Hello and welcome to CrisisGo Teacher Panic Training for Administrators. Today we're going to talk about using the CrisisGo app as administrator, how to contact teachers, how to respond to panics, and in general how to install and get started with the app. Just a heads up, I'm using Android. If you're an Apple iPhone person, you use iOS. This stuff should be exactly the same, but of course if you have any questions, you can contact me or the tech office and we will get you set up as soon as possible. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Whenever you want to go ahead and get going with CrisisGo, turn on your phone like this, and then you'll want to actually go to your App Store if you're iPhone and Play Store if you're Android, and you'll want to go up here to where you'll search, and we're just going to search for CrisisGo. No space, because the app name has no space between Crisis and Go, and we'll search for that. It will probably be the first thing that comes up. So we'll just go ahead and click on that app, and then we'll click that there install button, and we're going to accept the terms because we don't read the stuff anyway. So let's go ahead and let this thing start downloading, and in a few minutes we will continue our journey on CrisisGo together. Now that our app has downloaded and installed, we are ready to get started with it. You can open directly from the App Store, like we are looking at here, or if you would like, you can go to your apps menu and find it in alphabetical order. This guy right here, we'll go ahead and open him up. However it is that you find the app, we're going to go ahead and open it, and that will bring us to the login, the sign-in page. Your sign-in credentials will be provided to you, so once you have those things, you'll just type them in like so. And you'll also want to type in your password. And once you have put in your login credentials, that will bring you into the CrisisGo dashboard. So we'll talk about the different things that we have here. The first thing we're going to talk about are these two things at the bottom, the message and more tabs. We're going to start off with more. So we're going to tap where it says more, and we're going to find our account information. You probably won't need to do a whole lot here, but one recommendation I would have for you is to click where it says my account. So this button right here, and at the bottom click where it says change profile. And just to know, this is where change password is, at the very bottom. So if you ever need to change your password for any reason, you can go do that there. Aside from that, you probably won't need to mess around with any of this stuff. So let's go back to the dashboard. We're not going to worry about anything except for the teacher panic tool, since that's the primary function that we're going to get from CrisisGo. So just as a quick heads up, CrisisGo team is just a little bit of information about using the tool and some of the stuff that CrisisGo provides. Notification centers where you get some updates from the CrisisGo team. Where we want to spend our time today is talking about your staff groups and how you can interact with them. So as an administrator, you are going to have access to the building group that you are working with. So for me, I'm going to be talking about Fulton High School staff. If you work in a different building, you'll have a different group. They all work the same though. If you click on your staff group, that will bring you into a box with basically some chat information here. You'll see that at the bottom we have chat, tips, and web. At this moment, we're not going to discuss web because on my phone it doesn't work, but it really doesn't have anything that we're going to be using anyway. The next thing we'll talk about here is tips. So we're going to click where it says tips, and that's going to bring us into the tip feature. At the top, you'll see where it says create. If we want to click create, we can actually create an incident report. So a tip is just an incident report. If you see something happen that you would like to report, you can give an incident report. You can go type in all this information. You can add video, audio, or even an image, and then you can even submit anonymously. And so teachers have the same function as you do here, so they can submit tip reports as well. Just thought I would go ahead and discuss that while we were in that area. The place where you will be doing the most work is in chat. So we're going to click here where it says chat, And you'll see as soon as we click on it, it starts off to say to all. This means that you can now send a message to everybody in your group. So you might want to send a welcome message. Send that, and that's going to go to every teacher in your group. And then you can also receive messages from teachers, and I will hop over to the teacher account very quickly and demonstrate that by saying aloha. So there is Mr. Howard is saying aloha to the group as well. So it's a way that you can chat with teachers throughout the day as a back channel, as it were. You can also send a message to just one teacher by clicking this silhouette over here. If you click that, that will bring you to a list of all the teachers in the building. So you just want to find the one that you would like to message. So I'll send a message to friend Anna here, and I will say hello, and I will send that. And so she will get a message, and that will go to her only. So you have that option to do either one teacher or the entire crew of teachers together. All right, so let's talk about the next thing that you'll want to know in the actual teacher panic tool. So one thing that you'll really use this for is when teachers need to alert you of something and they can't, obviously find you in a face-to-face conversation, they will send you an alert. So what that's going to look like is I'm just going to initiate an alert from my teacher account. So I'm going to go to my staff page and I'm going to hit the panic button. I'm going to go ahead and initiate that. There's a little 5-second countdown that's going to pop up. And then I will get a push notification on my screen. And that's going to look and sound like this. So push notification means regardless of what you're doing on your phone, this thing is going to come up. And it's going to sound like this. You can hear it. You can click OK to just disregard the sound, but now you need to actually deal with the panic. So here's a couple of things that you can do. You have this map here, and you can actually move this around. You click on it, you can make it larger, you can zoom in, and this will tell you the GPS coordinates, the actual physical location of where this issue is happening, where the teacher is giving you that alert from. You can also, up here at the top where it says panic and the name of the teacher, if you click that bar, that will take you into the alert and panic menu with that teacher. So we know that they sent a panic. There's a couple of options we can do here. The first thing is we can send them a message. So right here is this is a shortcut to the chat menu. I can go ahead and communicate with them directly by saying, "What's up? I need to get some details about what's going on over there." And so they'll get that message, and then they can respond and say something like "whoops" and send that, and then I'll get that, and I'll realize, oh, this was an error, this was a mistake, teacher didn't mean to send a panic. Either way, after you've dealt with the panic, maybe you found the teacher, you had the conversation, did whatever you had to do to get over the issue, you'll come back up here and you'll open that teacher alert, and you'll want to click the box here, and then you'll want to release that panic, and then it will want you to confirm. We're going to go ahead and confirm that, and then the teacher will then get a push notification on their phone saying that the panic has been released and that everybody's good, everybody's okay, nobody's hurt, everything's fine, or it'll just let you know that the situation has passed and everything's okay. So that's the long and the short of communication with CrisisGo. That's the teacher panic tool. That's how you can chat and engage with your teachers through that back channel. If there are any questions about using this, do not hesitate to contact me or the tech office for further direction on how to use this. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you next time.